Pay attention to this 80-year-old lady. Is painting a beautiful makeup for myself. Wig, false eyelashes, lipstick, big earrings. Everything is essential. The arrangement is quite clear. I guess you don't have her delicate life. Actually, this old lady used to be a female J. She already has wealth. But she lives very well. I can't even buy a hot notebook. She never told her daughter. She has a lot of Q. Even her daughter still inherits her career. Stand on the street every day to receive visitors. She and her daughter were squeezed in a dilapidated rental house. 111. Like this year, she can only live in a wheelchair. 111. Mother and daughter are leaning on Sister Hong, living with a meager income of picking up customers every day, every night. Sister Hong will go out with other sisters to earn Q. But I didn't expect this late at night. A little girl took advantage of the old lady's sleep, sneaked into Sister Hong's room, hiding under Sister Hong's bed. Sister Hong returned home shivering with cold. A few simple words with my mother. Went back to the room to sleep. She didn't find the little girl hiding under the bed. Sister Hong is still the same as before. Go out when night comes. After Sister Hong went out, the girl sneaked out from under the bed. She looked at the sleeping old lady, hurried to the table. Pick up the leftover bread and put it into your mouth. At this time, the old lady knocked the girl with a wooden stick in her hand. The girl turned around and looked at the old lady calmly. The old lady asked who the child is. Did you steal her wig and TV? Girl shook her head. The old lady said, I don't have anything valuable in my house. You hurry out. The old lady looked at the girl again. I asked if you were the child of that woman. Why are you here? Jay Cha K has been looking for you. Just then Hong's sister came back. She looked in shock. The strange girl asked the old mother who this girl is. The old mother told Sister Hong truthfully. It turns out that this girl's mother is someone who works like Hong. S dropped because of excessive D intake. Sister Hong requests to report Jay. She doesn't want to cause trouble. The little girl knelt down and asked Sister Hong not to report Jay. Sister Hong knows. The girl will be deported if it is reported as Jay, or sent to an orphanage to become an orphan. She promised to let the girl stay at her house for one night, but must leave early in the morning. After speaking, Sister Hong turned around and went out. Where does the helpless girl go? Another kid who lied to your girl-daughter series. Look how considerate this girl is. In order not to let Sister Hong drive her away, while Sister Hong is asleep, she makes breakfast secretly. Also made a caring hairdresser for the old lady. The old lady's heart is instantly cute. She asked Sister Hong to leave the girl. After all, the girl still has to make a manicure for the old lady. Such an old lady who loves beauty. Why are you willing to leave the little girl? This is a gift from God. But Sister Hong is not happy. Raising an old mother is very tiring. Have to raise a little girl. How can you stand this? Sister Hong said she only promised to stay one night. Must leave now. Never leave. I have to report Jay. Girl hiding beside the old lady. Speaking of grievances. Please can't report Jay. Mom said you can't call Jay Cha. After that, she sat in the suitcase obediently. Sister Hong's sisters walked in at this moment. She was surprised to see the little girl. She asked the girl, is there anyone you know who can come and pick you up? Girl shook her head. Then he took out another photo and said she has an older brother. Woman looks at the photo. She is sure that this person often appears somewhere. She can find him. But now I can't take the girl to find. I can only find the girl's brother. Then call him to pick up the girl. Sister Hong can't help it. After all, one person cannot withstand the offensive of 3 people. In the afternoon, I promised to stay with the girl for 3 days. This day, Sister Hong is still receiving visitors on the street as usual. But she returned home with scars. The girl saw the injured Sister Hong. Bring the medical kit silently. Wipe gently for Sister Hong. The girl asked again, does it hurt? Sister Hong's eyes are red. She shook her head and said, it doesn't hurt. Sister Hong watched the girl quietly for a while. Then she said she was going to bed, then turned and left. She hid behind the door and looked at the sensible girl. On the first day, Jay Cha came to the building where they lived. They will search the whereabouts of the little girl from house to house. Talk. Sister Hong tried to stop, but Jay Cha still asked to search their home. Fortunately, they hid the girl in the suitcase in advance. Jay Cha didn't find the girl. Christmas is coming. Sister Hong's sisters stole a lot of lottery tickets and euros from the customer's car. Sister Hong is worried that others will report Jay. Sister said no. That is a married man. At this moment, the old lady spoke. You are all weak. Married men are my strong point. They will give me everything I want. Many divorces in this city are related to me. I can even get their wedding ring. Relying on my sexy appearance, yes of course. They had a very happy day. 12. The old lady promised a New Year wish. She hopes to have a hot water bottle. Mother and daughter are both J women. Mother earned a lot of Q. But my daughter is impoverished. Why is this? After their simple reunion, mother in front of her daughters and sisters tells Sister Hong's secret. Mother said that Sister Hong has always loved a man. They often spend the night outside. But that man turned around and married the shrew who lives next door. And these years, Sister Hong stands on the street every day waiting for that man. My secret was shaken out by my mother. Sister Hong is upset, turned around and entered the room. A wise woman is better than a mother. Old lady looking at her daughter's figure. She knows her daughter's heart is aggrieved. The smile on his face gradually disappeared. Sister Hong finally met the girl's brother. But my brother told Sister Hong, girl can't live with him. His father disagrees. His father is not the little girl's father. He doesn't know who the girl's father is. Sister Hong said if you can't take the girl away, I can only give her to Jay Cha. What does this mean? You know. That the boy said whatever. Do whatever you like. The angry Sister Hong cursed at the boy's back. But the boy never looked back. Sister came home early in the morning. She didn't tell the girl the truth. Lied that he didn't see the girl's brother. She told the girl you can't stay here anymore. Must take her to the J Bureau. She is sure that the police station can find her brother. Girl did not speak, looking at Sister Hong stupidly. The old mother heard what Hong's sister said. She beat the things in the house with a stick. She told Sister Hong, this kid can't go anywhere. The two were arguing like this. Sister Hong said I have tolerated you for many years. Mother also retorted, I have endured you for many years. You mean woman. Sister Hong said, I mean because you gave me a bad life. You have ruined my life. Do you still want to ruin the little girl's life? The two were arguing like this. Sister Hong puts on her coat and wants to go out. Mother asked Sister Hong not to leave. At least have a royal meal first. Sister Hong didn't speak. Turned away. Mother begging again. I can clean up the hands of the house immediately. Listed as open me. Don't leave me alone. Sister Ahing still slammed the door and left. Sister Hong didn't return home until late at night. She walked into the old lady's room. The girl told Sister Hong. Old lady told her it was cold. Let her get a blanket. She brought the blanket. But the old lady has no breath. Sister Hong sits quietly. Little girl packing old lady's clothes. Found a box in the drawer. Sister Hong's sister's here. I brought the old lady's last feelings to the old lady. A hot water bottle. But the old lady can't use it anymore. Sister, let Sister Hong cry if she wants to cry. Sister Hong said she didn't want to cry. She said her mother was a stingy bastard. She does not love me. Never loved me. Sister Hong told sisters. She has watched her mother frequently go to sea with men since she was a child. Mother never cared. Sometimes my mother will lock her at home. And then left for several weeks. She thought her mother never had her in her heart. Until my mother had an accident. I feel I need her to take a picture. Just noticed her existence. So she doesn't want it. Sister Hong has wandered on the street for a long time and returned home. The girl handed the old lady's box to Sister Hong. The girl told Sister Hong that the old lady left a lot of Q for her. Sister box. She looked at the Q coins in the box. Almost got angry because these Q coins are no longer worth Q. She smiled. Said my mother praised for so many years. No praise. She looked at Q coins again. Then throw it aside. At this time, she found that there was layer. She opens the mezzanine. I was surprised to find that there were all rings inside. It turns out that this is the ring of a married man that my mother said. Hong's sister Shang-Shi understands. Mother left the girl to her. To let her be with her in the future. No longer alone. The wealth left to her. It's enough for the rest of her life. The miser in her eyes. Actually left her the greatest wealth. Then Sister Hong took the suitcase. Xiaoju left the city. This story ends here. I am Yuya. See you next time.